Hey there, Internet. I just recorded today's entire episode. My webcam freaked out, the audio is fine, and the video is terrible. So, we are remaking today's episode of this show, which is called A Combination of Two Words. And those two words consist of 5 total syllables, which are the basic units of sound in the English language. Unedited. So, the subject for today's episode comes from the way old back original plan for Life Unedited. Life Unedited. I still can't say the name of my own show. The original plan of Life Unedited, which was to teach you more in-depth things about everyday life type things. One of my original ideas was to talk about pets and how weird they actually are if you think about them, but then I was thinking about that today because I was going to do that today and I realized really not enough there to make a whole video out of it. However, I would like to adapt that and take this original seed for a video and metamorphosize it into a new budding flower of a video, and that is 5 everyday things that are actually really weird when you think about them more in depth than you would normally think about them. The first one, obviously, pets. These are supposed to be wild animals, but sometime way back when in the annals of human history, we decided that we were going to take them from outside and put them inside and make them act like they were kind of sort of people. And then when they don't act like they are supposed to act, i.e. human-like, we get mad at them and then we punish them and try and make them less wild animal-ish. Don't get me wrong, I love pets, but that's pretty weird. Number 2, hair. Hair is just stacks of dead cells that are pushed out of your pores and then continue to grow as more cells die and shove the old ones out. Not only is this weird when you think about it, it's really gross, especially for something that a lot of people put a fair amount of value on. Girls spend hours doing their hair. People compliment other people on their hair. People's entire jobs revolve around cutting and styling these strands of dead cells. That's bizarre. And just keep in mind, the next time someone says, hey, you've got really nice hair, what they're actually saying is, hey, your body is really good at making stacks of dead cells and then squeezing them out through your scalp. Number 3, automobiles, cars, vehicles, whatever you want to call them. We take a metal box, we put 4 wheels on the metal box, and then we take large amounts of highly flammable liquid, pour it into a tank in that metal box, and then use electricity very carefully to make it explode, make the wheels turn, and make the metal box go at really fast speeds. Number 4, sleep. Did you know that at any given time, 1/3 of the population of the Earth is unconscious, and no one really cares about it, because every night you lay down in your bed, or on your couch, or on your floor, and you pass out. And then while you're passed out, your brain hallucinates incredibly vivid things to convince you that it's reality. But at the same time, it's capable of imagining things that you could never possibly do in real life and making you think that you could actually do them. Fly, break through walls, get a girlfriend. Wait, what? Funny jokes. All that while you're passed out every night. And finally, number 5, the very concept of talking and language. Your mouth moves and your tongue moves and these things down here, your vocal cords move, and they make all these really weird sounds that if someone doesn't know how to interpret them, in other words, if they speak a different language, the sounds don't make any sense. But if you do know the language, all of a sudden your mind is automatically capable of taking all of those completely random sounds and shoving them together into some form of communication. So sure, it's necessary, but it's also weird. Like seriously, have you ever done that thing where you just say a word a bunch of times until it stops having any meaning? Really, that's what talking is all the time. We just ignore it. So those are 5 everyday things that I think, personally, are pretty weird. Let me know down in the commente section what's something that you think is really weird that everyone else is just like, oh, that's perfectly normal. If you haven't subscribed to me before, make sure you click the little subscribe button down here so that you can see all of my new uploads. Hooray! Remember, if I get to 100 subscribers, I will release a video never before seen of me in my freshman year of college doing something incredibly stupid and painful. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Until next week. Deuces.